Rachel Brosnahan on Lois Lane and Superman. I want to show a clip, actually. This is before we get to that story, this relates. It's a 30-second clip of a scene with basically Lois Lane and Superman. You ready for this? I don't know if you've seen this. Check out this clip, and then we'll go to the story.
You've gotten a lot of heat on social media lately.
I don't read that stuff. Superman doesn't have time for selfies.
Third person. You're referring to yourself in third person now?
No, it's just a thing I came up with that I thought I'd try to work into the next interview.
This is on the record, Superman.
Okay, well, not the part where I said that.
Yes, that part.
No, that part was an aside. That was off the record.
You have to say off the record beforehand, not after.
Why are you being like this?
It's fine. I won't write that you spend your spare time trying to think up sound bites, which are terrible. But you've gotten a lot of...
I honestly, that does not get me excited. That scene goes on for 10 minutes in the movie. I know when I'm going to the bathroom now. Yeah. I don't know what to say, Alan.
First, you shouldn't show clips of a long conversation.
Right.
Why are we releasing this stuff? Like, I'm going to say it over and over again. Stop press tours. Just release your movie.
They don't help. And that clip just not that impressed. Rachel Brosnahan, who plays Lois Lane, was interviewed for Interview magazine. It says Rachel Brosnahan gets Amanda Seyfried ready for Superman summer. Amanda Seyfried is I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation of her name. She's an actress in her own right. I like Amanda. But here are some clips and highlights from this interview. Alan, if you would.
Yeah. Okay. So on playing Lois Lane, she says about the pressure of legacy. I've never done something that has a baked-in fan base already. It's definitely intimidating. And about casting, she auditioned and then did a chemistry read in LA with 5 other actors. Sphincter gripping is how she described it. Let's see. Regarding the power relatability of Superman, why Superman resonates, she says he's also an outsider. He loves people, but he's an alien that can be isolating. And then in connecting with the audience, so many people see themselves in him. And then finally, Rachel Brosnahan on superhero movies in general, she says, I don't know why people say yes to a project only to then turn around and complain about it. Look, I don't want to shit on other actors, but there was a minute where it was cool to not like superhero movies and to look back on projects like this and poo-poo them. Don't do it, or do it or don't do it, and then just stand by it. Do it or don't do it, then stand by it. Whatever your choice is. Basically she's saying, stop complaining, stand by your work.
Well, my understanding is that this scene was the rehearsal scene that it was like their audition was this scene from the movie. It's a 10-page dialogue heavy scene. I mean, it's basically dialogue. Superman is being interviewed by his girlfriend as Superman.
69.
I don't really like the clip they showed.
They shouldn't be showing clips.
But
Either
we're
show the whole
seeing
thing
it out of context.
Exactly.
So I don't know, but I'll say compared to the Fantastic Four, I'm liking more what I see of Superman, but that scene does not convince me. What are your thoughts?
No, exactly. I said it again. I'll give you an example. I want to take my daughter to see This Is Spinal Tap because this is a big anniversary year for it. And so what Fathom Events did was they decided to take all the punchlines from Spinal Tap and put it in, make it a trailer. And so now my daughter sits there and watches all these lines like shit sandwich and 11 and has no idea why people think these lines are great. And the problem is she doesn't have the context for it.
Right.
And I'm like, man, I can't let her see these trailers anymore, or she'll never want to see This Is Spinal Tap. And that's the same thing with this. You're showing us clips without context. And so, of course, it's going to look stupid. Of course, it's going to look dumb. Stop doing that. You didn't need to put that scene out there.
Yeah, I think the best thing they could do is nothing. I feel like Superman, we're less than, what are we, 3 weeks away?
Mhm.
It's kind of being overexposed now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that. When they said Barbie like epic promotion, they're not wrong.
Mhm.
But I'm not sure about this.
Yeah, I mean, can I remind you that the Last Jedi, the Force Awakens trailer was a definite teaser trailer. It just gave you a flavor of what you were going to see. Didn't reveal stories, revealed a few characters. And it did blockbuster opening weekend. So you don't need that much to promote a movie, let alone a bad movie like The Force Awakens.
Right.
You know, these press tours have got to end.